Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it's been so long, but today I'm gonna be making Jamaican rice and peas. And no, it's not peas and rice. I'm so tired of hearing that on the internet, but it's actually rice and peas, guys. So I had some red kidney beans here being soaked with about 2 cloves of garlic. I actually chopped them in half. That's why you're seeing 4 little swimmy things in the water, but they've been soaking for about 50 minutes. They really don't take that long to soak. You can use red peas. Some people use black beans, but that would be a separate video for me. But in this specific video, this is our traditional way of making rice and peas. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some salt. I'm gonna add like a half teaspoon because this is a good sized pot, so you know it won't be too much salt. So because this is in the initial boiling stage, I'm not gonna add the rest of the seasonings just yet. I just want the peas to get soft, so I'm gonna cover this for about 30 to 45 minutes, and you're gonna check on them periodically just to ensure that the peas are cooked through. So here we have our peas boiling. I'm going to add some Maggie all-purpose season up. It's the same as the bottle in the other videos, but this time I'm using a sachet because my bottle finished. So adding the Maggie all-purpose season up, and then what we're going to do next, I'm going to go in with a bit of garlic salt. This is optional. You don't have to do this, but as I said in my other videos, I love garlic salt. I also added some pimentos, about 10 or so if you want to count them. After that, I'm going to go in with some escallion. Some people call them green onions. They're escallion for me. And the necessity, coconut milk. This is what is going to make your rice and peas have that creamy taste. And no, the coconut flavor won't be overbearing. It's just going to make your rice extremely creamy and extremely flavorful. So I'm going to let all of that simmer together, and I'm going to do this for about 10 more minutes. You don't have to do this very long, especially if your peas are already cooked. So I'm going to just cover this for a few minutes. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. So I usually do a 1-to-2 ratio where rice and water is concerned. And that simply means that for every cup of rice, you're going to add about 2 cups of water. I've been doing this for a long time, so I kind of use my eye as judgment. But for a pot like this, what you could do is put the rice in the water, and when you're done, just take a fork and kind of graze the top of the rice. And if there's an inch of liquid left behind, that's a decent amount of liquid to cook your rice in. If there's too much rice, you can add some water. And if there's too little rice, you can either take out some of the water or add more rice. It depends on the number of persons you're feeding. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to incorporate everything together, mix it together. And then we're basically going to cover it and have it steam until our rice is fully cooked. Don't forget to like this video, by the way, and don't forget to subscribe. This is a pretty simple recipe. We usually eat this on Sundays and most times in the workspace when persons are ordering. This is usually what we order, and we'd have some chicken or some beef or stuff like that. But now we're going to be looking to cover it, guys. Don't worry, it's not going to burn. What I usually do is I put my stove on the lowest heat possible. The lowest heat possible. Now, once you've opened your pot, you kind of want to give it a quick stir because some of the peas might be on top. So I usually just go back and kind of incorporate everything again. If you are into like a flavorful rice and peas, you can also add Scotch bonnet pepper or a hot pepper. Please ensure that the pepper is whole when you're doing this. if you put a sliced or cut hot pepper in this, you're gonna end up with spicy rice and peas. So I'd recommend using a whole pepper. I didn't have any at the moment, so I didn't use any, but I usually put a whole pepper in there. Now, what I mentioned earlier about the water and the rice, you can add water if it is that your rice is still a little firm, but the water is dried out. Instead of covering it and then it will probably burn, just add some more water so that there's more steam once you cover it, and it will cook the rice a little better. Now, this video was done really late in the night, so this is what it's looking like in the morning when I got up. I had this with the jerked chicken, which you saw in the previous video with the barbecue sauce. So this is what it's looking like, guys. Again, don't forget to subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed this simple tutorial. Feel free to share a friend. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be using this recipe. I really hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys.